Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Atlantic City. Today, first off, I gotta tell you how much I love YouTube. Let's talk about finding anything. You can find anything. My last 3 videos were of German bands. So needless to say, I've been doing extensive searching on YouTube for German bands. Well, eventually, if you dig down into a hole deep enough, you might find a diamond at the bottom. And today, we're listening to a band called Holderlin, named for an 18th century German poet and philosopher who was admired by Friedrich Nietzsche. Now, because this is a new find, I've listened to this album 3 or 4 times all the way through. They have another release that came out in '76 called Clowns and Clouds, which is a studio release, which didn't hit me quite as hard as this one did on first listen. I gotta go back. In 1978, the band put out a live album called Traum, which is phenomenal. It's much more of a prog album with the 5 core members of the band. This recording has 9 people on it, including the female vocalist you're listening to periodically. It's a phenomenal record. This is phenomenal. This record sort of reminds me of a German version of Fairport Convention. Folky. It has that sort of folk feel that the early Fairport albums had, but a definite German flavor to it. And it is a wonderful, wonderful record. One of the members of this band, you'll have to excuse me, Joachim Grumkow, who plays the strings, who plays the cello and violin. He was also the guy who organized the quartet who played on Tangerine Dream's Sight album, which is another one that I just love. Again, I've tried to go through a bunch of the history of this band and try to just find out what the hell I'm talking about. It's not as easy as you'd think. But they're oh God, they're just wonderful.
Träume verschlossen in gläsernen Tränen. Du spielst mit dem Schatten deines Schreis.
All of the lyrics on this album are in German. There's no English translation or anything. Like I said, it's sort of a folk album, but it's not. You know, it's a wonderful, I guess it's some sort of prog. Now, I will tell you that the live album is stripped down to lesser members, as I said, and is much more of a prog live album. It's very, very good. Oh my God, those guys are so great. And you will notice if you peek around, the the subsequent records from this band, they changed the spelling of the band. I think that they came into some sort of a problem using Holderlin's name as their band name. So they changed the spelling. On subsequent records, it's Holderlin. I'm presuming it's more of a phonetic spelling. Called Peter, by the way.
Und als all die Menschen sah und hört, wie laut es schallt, geht ihm das alles sehr, sehr.
Hopefully you're getting that sort of comparison to early Fairport. You know, just with a completely German feel. Absolutely love this. This group was started by the Grumkow brothers, who've been playing together in other German bands since the early 60s. So they had a pretty good history before they got here. Nothing this artistic, though. Oh, just fantastic.
Menschen hasten ohne Blick nach rechts und links. Dein Denken schafft dir eine Zelle, in deren Samt du weich geborgen den Luxus eines Ausbruchs in das Land Erfüllung träumen kannst. Wie am Lindertopf nur suchend auf einem Weg, den andere erfolglos schon gegangen sind. Hast du ihn schon erlebt, den Augenblick, in dessen Ewigkeit ein Fühlen ohne bitteren Nachgeschmack in einem anderen aufliegt?
Oh, very cool. Just a little sampling from the band Holderlin. Like I said, named for a German poet. And remember that if you want to check out the other records, that the spelling is slightly changed. It's HOELDERLIN. They added the E, and I'm assuming that they made it as a phonetic spelling. Highly, highly recommend this album. I'll put a link for it down in the comments section. And please check out the Traumstad album from 1978, which is just the 5 core members, and it's much more of a prog record. These guys are really cool. And like I said, maybe outside of Germany, because of the lyrics, maybe not that well known. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this a ton. And I'll see you all soon back up on the boardwalk. Be good, YouTube.